gonna try something different.
System.
Sound. Altered sound effects will be Street Fighter 3. But music will remain the same. Ah, nice. Nice. I wonder if I can probably do some music too.
Jukebox.
Since we've added the main menu and the KO 15, I'm gonna add some. I'm gonna add some of this Street Fighter. It's sad there's no like Third Strike music, but it's fine. We can afford it with Third Strike sounds. Alpha 2, I grew up with that. The fourth one will be Party Stage, of course. What does this sound like again? Mind you, I have not played Street Fighter 6, so I'm not interested in playing that game at the moment. Sure. I grew up with Turbo. I grew up with Alpha 2. Stage would be fine. Hey. Yeah, we're gonna delve into any details on Ken Masters.
EOST.
Back for more, huh?
So I've already completed EOST for Ken, but we're gonna like delve into some competitions. But before that, we can do the story. There was a man who once attained glory and renown years ago. A man who had trained diligently together with his friends and allies as he fought and emerged victorious against countless powerful foes. His name is Ken Masters, the former US national fighting champion. In a country of Nishal, he fell victim to a plot from someone he thought he could trust, an incident that left his name tarnished by baseless accusations of terrorism. The traitor was JP, a businessman whose warm, gentlemanly appearance belied his true identity. A former executive of none other than Shadow Lu. An adroit cane wielder in combat, he also possessed psycho power in his arsenal of martial arts, which glowed with an ominous, violet glint. Though Ken's good name was cleared in due time, not everything has gone back to the way it was before. Memories of the incident have already faded in the minds of the public. Yet within Ken Masters, he remains a murky, festering vestige that refuses to loosen his impure grip on his heart. Could it be revenge that he seeks now, or something else? Whatever it might be, he now finds himself at the docks of Southtown. As he watches the lively sailors bustling about, Ken is in deep thought. Having heard JP may be up to something in the area, Ken came to the city to investigate. Yet even after several weeks, he still hasn't uncovered a single lead. He's thinking in his mind that intel was it all just bogus? At this point, Ken finds himself debating whether he should return to Metro City. As he mulls over the matter, a distant and yet familiar voice catches his attention. Ken, I could really use some help with something. Oh. Ken looks to face the speaker, a frazzled and out of breath Maeshera. Whatever is going on, he can tell that it's clearly an emergency. What's wrong? Did something happen? Terry and Rock are fighting each other. Isn't that just what they always do? It's not what you think. Something's off with Rock and, well... Her distress makes it clear that this is a serious matter. Alright, I'll take a look for myself. Thanks. I'll catch up with you there. Later. Ken nods. Turning away, Maya proceeds to leap up between buildings, vanishing from sight. He then begins to walk at a brisk pace, his pulse quickening with apprehension. It's a situation that feels familiar to him and not in a good way. Don't tell me he's actually showing up in the city. Ken shakes his head, gazing into the distance. He needs to see it for himself first. Meanwhile, an unknown figure stands behind him. Luckily for this mysterious man, and unluckily for Ken, his presence remains undetected. He pulls out a cell phone from his pocket and makes a call. After a short conversation, he mutters a dutiful affirmation. As you wish, Master JP. So, this random dude who works for JP is keeping an eye on Ken for quite some time, even when he shows up in Southtown. So they've been following his footsteps ever since Street Fighter 6 has been released in 2023. But now Ken Masters is here in Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, hanging out in Southtown in 2025. Visiting from Metro City, or came from Nightshall, visited Metro City, and now he's here, and now he's at Southtown. So Ken believes that psycho power exists due to JP's presence that's lingering around Southtown. But with the help of like the Fatal Fury cast, Preacha, the academic Muay Thai student and master to Joe Higashi, has assisted Ken Masters in looking for the source of the power. They eventually fought Rock, Terry, Mai, Andy, even Hotaru was in the mix. I don't think they met Kine or Vox or anybody from the Central South. You get to fight Fallen Rock twice, since Ken suspects that the psycho power has reached in Southtown. So hoping that it would keep himself at bay according to JP's wishes. But it seems to me that once you finish EOST, this will give you the ending story. Ken? Rock, you back with us, kid? I'm sorry. No need to apologize. Besides, that was a good fight. This was all my fault. I caused you a lot of trouble, didn't I? Never mind what they told you. All that matters is that you're alright. Besides, I had promises to keep. Promises to people who believe in me. He speaks out with a hint of a smile, and not a moment too soon, for suddenly a cheerful voice echoes through the tower. Preacha. Preacha! Ken turns around to find Preacha, Andy, and Mai all waving and greeting. Oh boy, here they come. As Ken watches them approach in mild exasperation, Rock speaks up. Thank you for freeing me. Don't mention it. Seeing that Rock is alright, Ken helps him sit up and turns his gaze to the letter he received. After one last silent read, he tosses it into the air, which is from the mystery man that he has met in Geese Tower, eventually that you will meet in your Southtown story. With a definitive fiery kick, the letter starts to crackle and burn. A gust of wind scatters the remnants into the skies above the city, now nothing more than charred ash to be lost in time. This is how it should be. That's his mind talking. Though Ken has made his peace, the ordeal is far from over. For little does he know that someone watches from a distance. As I suspected, it wasn't nearly enough. But nevertheless, I have collared the wolves of Southtown. Let us meet again on a different stage. With those amused words, the man disappears into the shadows. So he was probably watching somewhere. Yeah, JP was probably watching somewhere away from the Geese Tower, probably like through a magnifying glass or like a pirate's a scope. That's the ending that you will get as soon as you complete EOST. The conversations will be the following. Once you have acquired all 3 pieces, 3 areas from all of Southtown.
Okay, this ship is bound for Metro City. It's not exactly a luxury cruise, but you'll be able to keep a low profile.
You've helped me with so much. I owe you.
Hey, what are friends for? What is it? Wait, don't tell me you get seasick.
No, it's not that. Just remembering how I first met my wife. We had a good view of the ocean, just like this.
Oh, I see. You must miss her.
Yeah, I do. I caused Eliza so much trouble. I gotta head back to settle things for her and my son.
That's the spirit. Anyway, bon voyage!
You should come visit with Terry and Andy, and I'll introduce you to my family after I settle the score.
We might just take you up on that. Bye, Ken!
See ya!
When Ken met Eliza, it was probably at a bar, and then they were just going out. This was going back to, I believe this was the Street Fighter, the animated series, or no, I think it was the books and comics that I've been reading from Street Fighter. Street Fighter book series is what I grew up with. So, round one fight, here comes a new challenger in Fighter's Destiny. I think they were, and I think I've read all those books. Like they're like good interesting reads at your pastime if you want to like get into the lore or like the side quest of getting to the lore of each character. Those are the books that I grew up with. But I think like referring to the crews, I think this was probably like a different Street Fighter that I'm not fully aware of yet. But this is how they met at the time when Ken and Eliza hit it off, and I think they had to deal with Vega at the time before they got hitched. You'll get to see like rhetoric about his family, Eliza, and his son Mel, particularly for Third Strike though, because that's how one of the Street Fighter games that I grew up with. It finally has reached its time over here in Fatal Fury. Let's go ahead and keep going. Leading by example.
Rock Howard. Got something kind of personal I want to ask you. You mind?
Huh? No, I guess not.
So, Terry, what kind of father was he?
What? Oh, I guess I never really thought of him like that. He was more like a big brother than a father, honestly. We used to shoot hoops together, have lunch. Though, I guess I did all the cooking. You'd think it'd be the other way around. Yeah, sorry. Nobody's asked me that before.
Gotcha. You really trust him, don't you?
Huh? What are you talking about?
The look in your eyes. The way your voice sounds when you talk about him. I can tell you've got fond memories of him.
Sure, I guess so. What's all this about, exactly?
Just got me thinking about whether or not I left that kind of impression on my own son. I've been so busy with charity work lately. I haven't had much quality time with him.
Obviously, I can only speak for myself. But I didn't need Terry around 24/7 to appreciate him. He always led by example when it mattered. And that worked for me. For us.
Led by example, huh? Nice. That's one way to show strength. Thanks, Rock. I think I've got a better perspective on things now. Sounds like you had one hell of a brother.
That's cool. Mel has already grown up in Street Fighter 6, so if you guys go to the World Tour, you'll come across Mel. And if you want to learn about Ken's style, he's probably around lingering in Metro City. That's like story mode, if you want to do that on your own time. This is where it kicks off from Street Fighter 6, like now 2 years in the making. Ken should have a little bit of hope now that he's listening to Rock's perspective about like the difference in how you lead by example, as the title suggests. As young people carry themselves to find out what they can do, their bigger leader, their brothers, their mentors, and any kind of like teachers you come across along the way, they have like so much experience in general life. When we all grow older, we gather our own experiences, and then we will have our own experiences to share that we can pass down from every generation that we all come across. Ken should have some hope, and I'm sure like by the time he sees Mel, probably got to see how he's doing. Finally, a letter.
Hey, you're looking good.
Well, if it isn't Terry.
How's life treating you here? Feel at home yet?
Well, the quiet really helps. No one here hounding me and looking to expose me online. I owe you and the people here a lot for that.
Don't mention it.
What brings you all the way out here? You got something to take care of?
Bingo! I've got a letter I'm supposed to deliver. Or more like a note. Anyway, this thing.
A note? Who's it from?
It's from your brother.
Oh yeah? From him, huh?
What? You don't want to read it?
I don't need to read it to know what he wants to say. I can't keep having him looking out for me. It's pathetic. I'll read the letter after I've settled things first. I've got some stuff to sort out in my mind.
I understand completely. Sounds like that fire in you ain't all the way out yet.
Yeah. Time for me to finally start moving forward.
So the brother in quotations refers to Guile, which is the in-law that Ken married Eliza, which is Guile's sister. I don't think it's Ryu, because sure they may be like brothers and students in training, students to Master Guken, but I don't think, yeah, this is like a different approach. Guile's responsibility, even though like he still has a duty, because he's in the Air Force, he looks out for Ken. Like, come on, man. Why do you suppose he has like the hoodie that has like the Air Force logos in his back? I'll bet you Guile clothed him before he ventured off from Metro City to find himself, even after breaking off from Nightshall and Eliza and everything else in between that like we're all digging up with Ken's past here, like. But in Southtown, like, okay, no normal person knows too much about Ken Masters yet. Him being a U.S. national fighting champion, this is probably for the best that like Ken doesn't need to think about too much at the moment. For a guy like him who's gone through so much bullshit thanks to JP, it's probably best for him to do one thing at a time for all the shit that he has been through. So speaking of which, let's check out his combos.
Missions. Get ready. Fight SPG. Complete.
Sure.
Get ready. Fight SPG. Complete. Complete.
You've acquired a new title, Roaming Light. Cool.
Complete. Complete.
Sure. Alright.
That hurt, asshat.
Asshat.
Get ready. Fight SPG. Complete.
Feels like third
Get
strike.
ready. Fight
Almost like that.
SPG. Complete. SPG.
Hey. Okay.
Damn it!
SPG. Fire it up. And you win. Complete.
Damn it!
That's what I
SPG.
did. Alright,
Fire it up. Dragon Lance. Complete. Now I'm pissed.
I want to search outfits. Hang on. Way to go, Violent Ken. So let's see how advanced these combos are.
Get ready. Fight SPG. Now you're in for it. SPG. Complete.
Hang up.
That hurt, asshat.
Oh, really? Okay.
That hurt, asshat.
Hot for you?
That's the wrong one.
SPG. It's all over.
There you go.
Wait.
That took a while to get that.
SPG.
There you go.
Get ready. Fight SPG.
Okay.
Fire up.
Too hot for you?
Oh, okay. I think. Okay.
Fire up. Dragon Lance.
Too hot for you?
Bruh, what the hell?
One for the road! Down in flames.
Okay. Wow. Oh my god. That's all the exercises for now.
Arcade.
Ken Masters had lost everything.
Everything. Jeez.
His apparent involvement in the Nightshall incident had made him a wanted man. Though his name had been cleared, his life would never be the same. Ken set out on a quest to find the man known as JP, the very one who had attempted to tarnish his good name. And then at last he found a lead. JP had been spotted in Southtown and was going to participate in an upcoming martial arts tournament. Ken wouldn't let JP escape his judgment. Eager to settle the score once and for all, the storied fighter finds his way to Southtown.
No way! Too easy! Fired up! Cat coming at ya! No way! Wins! Dark karate. As sinister as they say. That's some power you got. Be careful with it. Not so fast! Too hot for ya? Nothing wrong with seeking strength. Just don't let it turn into hate. Believe me, you'll lose everything. Ken, wait! Nasty reach you got there. But your wind-ups are a dead giveaway. I made it all the way to the finals. And still no sign of him.
Hello? I'm standing right here. What am I, chopped liver?
Wow.
Oh, sorry. I was just looking for someone.
I'm not that important to you.
Oh, yeah? Hey, this is your first time here, right? Only someone with a ton of experience could ever make it to the finals on the first try.
I'm just a simple martial artist. I'd rather you didn't pry. Although, maybe you can help. You seem well connected around here. Have you heard any talk of a man called JP? Also known as Johan Petrovich?
JP? Nope, can't say I have.
I see. That's alright, forget about it. Well, I've kept you waiting long enough. I'm ready when you are.
Just let it out.
Now you're speaking my language. Let's party. Oh, forgot to introduce myself. Name's Terry Bogard.
I see. I'm Ken. Ken Masters.
Ken Masters, huh? I'll remember that. All right, let's throw down!
That's what I like to hear. Let's go!
Final round.
Wasted.
Get ready. Fight. Over here. That's Be off.
No way!
You win. Not to now. Iron up. Dragon Lash. All you can. Close. You win. Not to you. SPG. Iron up. Burning.
No way!
Sit down. It's all over! Shoryuken! Win!
Hungry like the wolf, huh? Almost forgot what that feels like. Let's do it again sometime. You put up a good fight, Terry Bogard. Guys like you motivate me to get stronger.
I knew it. The way you fight, you're... but you don't like me asking questions, huh?
Yo, Terry! Been a minute. Wait, did you just lose?
Yup.
Wow.
Got my ass kicked. But never mind that. What are you doing?
Oh, same old, same old. caught wind of some shady characters round here. Supposedly, the remnants of some organization called Shadowloo.
Word gets around fast to Kevin Ryan.
Good police work, officer. Though, as you might have noticed, we're the only ones here. I'll keep my eyes peeled, though. If anyone fits the bill, you'll hear about it.
Thanks, Bug. Appreciate it. Wait a sec. What's your story, pal?
Jeez.
There's something real familiar about you, but I can't... hang on. I got it. You had something to do with that nice shawl incident.
To think his lies reached even here.
Looking pretty tense all of a sudden, Buster. I'm guessing that was a bingo, huh? I'm sure you got all kinds of stories the boys downtown would just love to hear.
Kind of a weird boss fight. You have to fight against a police
Round
officer.
1. Get ready. Fight. SvC.
What are you doing here?
Punch. Watch your feet. Get some.
No way!
You're under arrest. Just walk. Sure you can. Try to keep up. Try and stop me. Sure you can. Miss. Try to keep up. You can. Try to.
Bring it on.
That's right. Round 2. Get ready. Fight. Wide punch. You wish. Gotcha. How's this? Wide punch. You wish. Nice try. Fired up. Dragon Lash. Shoryuken.
Too hot for you?
Ora!
One for the road!
Shinguru going high! Hey! Oh!
Down in flames.
Wins!
Look, I'm not here to cause trouble. Just got places to be. Sorry, but I won't let you arrest me for a crime I didn't commit.
Kevin, Ken is innocent. It was all over the news.
It was? I remember wanted posters, but I'm not really a news guy.
Come on, man. You know, you can't always go jumping to conclusions like that.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Now that that's all cleared up, I'll go ahead and ask you, Ken.
Special ending.
What business does a big star like you have in an out-of-the-way place like this?
Just like I thought. You knew who I was from the start, Terry.
I mean, you're a national champion, man, so...
Actually, I came here to settle a score with someone. The man who set me up in Nishal and took everything from me. JP. I heard he was coming to observe the King of Fighters tournament.
I see. So I guess that's why you were asking me about that guy before our match. But if you struck out trying to fight him here, who knows where he could be? Got anything else to go on? Any leads?
No. I was so sure that I would find him here. I don't know anything else.
So that'd be a big fat no, huh? Know what? I think maybe I can help.
Terry, who's this?
Yeah, Terry. You better explain yourself.
It's like I just said. I want to see if the Shiranui would be able to help this guy track someone down.
Terry, I don't...
Relax. Don't worry, guys. I can vouch for him. He's also wicked strong. Seriously, you two have got to see him in action.
It's fine. A friend of Terry's is a friend of mine. What do you think, Mike?
Well, I'd be outvoted anyway, so...
Hey, boss. Do you really think it's wise to pass up on that JP guy's offer? Look at the nice shawl tournament. He could be a valuable ally.
Yeah, there's something he isn't telling us. I'm positive. Rumor has it, the Masters Foundation had a pretty hefty financial stake in the last tournament. That said, I suspect the ousting of Ken Masters is an unrelated event.
And so?
Oh, we're turning him away. Make it clear as crystal we will not be referring any fighters to him from here on out. I wonder if he'll be trying to extend his influence to Southtown. If he makes a move, I'll have no choice but to intercept him.
Sometime later. It's a secret ending. Special ending for Ken Masters.
Heading out, Ken?
Yeah. Gotta tie up some loose ends, you know?
I get you. Can you spare a couple minutes first?
Yeah, I guess. What's up?
Just thinking. About making a trip to Metro City myself.
And that's how Street Fighter 6 DLC
Metro City, Southtown, a tussle of two cities. Know what I'm saying?
Terry's so happy in this one.
Makes you wonder, huh?
For real. Just imagine. Tizok and Zangief in a clash of titans.
Oh shit.
Taekwondo thrill seekers Dong Hwan and Judy going at it.
Oh hell.
Rock and Luke in a battle of new blood.
The Kyokugen guy's against Ryu himself, even.
Exactly. We'd be mixing it up with everyone too, of course.
It's
Story writes itself, don't you think?
who started it first, SNK or Capcom?
You never change, do you? But hey, now that you mention it, Kyokugen, Shiranui Ninjutsu, wolves, outlaws. Yeah, I could see the fun in a fight like that.
Right? Tons of cool matchups just waiting to happen.
Dude, Terry is
I'll
stirring
spread
up.
the word. Let people know Metro City's where it's at when it comes to hard-hitting brawlers.
They better be burning for a good fight, though.
Doesn't sound like Capcom versus SNK 3.
Yeah, no kidding.
Because Capcom.
Damn, man. Staring you guys down again. It's gonna be pure chaos.
Chaos?
You know what?
SvC Chaos
I'm
2?
all for it.
Dude. Oh,
Perfect.
shit.
Alright, don't let me keep you any longer. Here's to next time, Ken. Because with us, there'll always be one. Somewhere, someday.
Yeah. See you around, Terry. Till that day comes again.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Fatal Fury. City of the Wolves.
Wow. You've acquired a new title, Russian Blaze. So, if the EOST Ken story is not canon, hopefully in real time, SNK develops a SvC Chaos II, because in the arcade ending, the special ending, Terry brings up the idea of South City fighters versus Metro City. So, which means like we could possibly see a SNK versus Capcom 2 Chaos type of a game in Unreal Engine. But because like we already have Street Fighter 6, they already have like crossplay and Terry and Mai in Street Fighter 6 as DLC. We already see like a couple of matches like in the top 8. We already saw like a few matches in EVO Vegas 2025 with Mai in Street Fighter 6. That's a good use of Mai. I haven't seen any Terry matches lately, but I need to look in like to some EVO 2025 matches on my own spare time to see if I find any. I don't know if people were using Terry in the pools. This comes to show that if Capcom is gonna make a CVS3, I don't want to say it's too soon to think about that. My predictions, if Capcom were to make it first for CVS3, my suspicion would be SvC Chaos II. I'm giving like very loud ideas to the developers in Japan. I know people are listening to this now. If CVS3 makes it first, that will be Capcom's game. But if SvC Chaos II will be made, it'll be SNK's game. Probably like the same art style. I think if SNK pulls this off first, they're probably gonna give us like a very hidden details in like the next 3 EVOs or like 3 to 5 years down the line. If SNK is gonna like make so much money off of this SNK versus Capcom game, it'll be interesting to see like how this all plays out. I think the art style will remain. I don't know, I can imagine like in sprite form or like Unreal Engine form, there will be like 2 versions of like how you play. I don't know if they're gonna add any specific groups to this future game that this arcade ending is giving us a teaser for it. Marco versus Ryu. Notice it's not Ryo this time because Ryo has probably retired already. Yori probably retired too. There's not any similar styles as like each character like mirrors or parallels like different styles to each other. Who can Gato be paired up with? Aki? I don't think so. Preacher can go against Sagat because like he's a Muay Thai fighter. Marco and Ryu will be the next generation for SvC Chaos II should the game be released first. Or should that title be released first? I don't think it's going to be a CVS3 to be honest. But I could be wrong. We'll see which team develops it fast enough. Or at least polish it up. Before like they think about having DLC content. How are you gonna put Salvatore and Cristiano Ronaldo in SvC Chaos 2? Most likely not, because they're just somehow they're in Fatal Fury. I have no idea why. You're gonna have to talk to like those international developers who are just using that as fan base. But I suspect like I don't think they have a mirror to Capcom's fighter. I don't know why I'm thinking about it like this. Who's gonna pair with Cammy? This is only season 1 that is just early in the game. When season 2 comes out, whenever that is, in Fatal Fury, they're probably gonna have to release Vice and maybe Vice Immature. I don't know if Rugal is gonna show up in Fatal Fury. That might be horrific for like people who fear Rugal. Geese is no longer there unless you want to unlock Nightmare Geese. That's gonna be the more Harada move that they're gonna pull off. I don't know if SNK is gonna have that mentality or culture that Harada has. I don't know. We're not talking about Tekken. We're talking about the SNK development here. A possible CVS3 game or an SvC2 Chaos kind of game with graphics we already have. It's too much to talk about this late. We have to consider the roster. Gato and Hotaru, we have no idea who they're gonna be paired with. Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo and Salvatore Ganachi, no chance, man. I don't think they have any specific pairings or rivals. He likes music. This dude's a soccer player. a popular soccer player. Blanca can probably use his Blanca plushies against Cristiano Ronaldo because he has a soccer ball. Maybe Cristiano and Salvatore Ganachi can pair with Blanca. I don't know. This is gonna be like a wild imagination. Kine and Box, they have dark arts, void arts, so they can probably pair themselves with like Psycho Power if they come across Vega, Balrog, and Bison, or excuse me, Ed. Because how they're gonna find GP if they want to continue with this canon story, or so it seems. Preacher with Sagat, Marker with Ryu. Don't know about Jenny. It would be funny to have Kevin Ryan paired with Cody. Hokutomari should be paired with Kimberly. For Jenny and Billy, we're gonna need ideas for like Capcom fighters. So we'll see about that. I'm gonna leave it there. Ken's a good addition to the Fatal Fury cast. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching this long video. I'm gonna have to cut so much slack in this recording session, but I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.